Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was brain dumping last night, homeschool stuff, so I'm gonna quickly make like a little time block of things on this. I kind of keep it on my daily anyhow. I want to try and make it more so like I don't know, a reminder, also something for myself. So this thing here says, don't forget your vision. And my vision is when I left 2019, I wanted to homeschool my daughter. And I started doing that. And she was only 3. Okay? She's 8 now. The world puts standards on what kids are supposed to learn, which I'm just going to grab them loosely. For instance, like a 2nd grade learning list and a 3rd grade learning checklist, right? In today's world, she's 8, so she's supposed to be in 3rd grade. Well, there are a lot of things here that she hasn't mastered per se. Then there's stuff here that she kind of mastered, you know what I mean, vice versa. So the whole goal of homeschool for me was, she's on the spectrum. It's different for her than it is a neurotypical child. And you can't hold her to those standards like they would at a public school. Because I, for giggles, went on to K-12 online public school because we knew we're not going to send her to like the brick and mortar school, like the building. And I watched a day in the life of a little 2nd grader, and she was on there from 8 to 3, just sitting at a desk. And there's no way that my child could do that. So I've got to up my ante, like big time, because I have been slacking. And the flexibility of homeschool is she can learn at her own pace. It's one-on-one learning, and it's more unschooling the public system mindset. So around 11 o'clock, get up, get dressed, that whole routine she does. Breakfast, some exercise, and then her free time on her iPad. I really don't care what people say, but the iPad has successfully helped Sophia read, helped her language. When she was about 4 or 5, she couldn't speak. So it helped her with that. The diction has helped her. Minecraft has helped her with typing and chatting. I mean, it's helped. So I'm going to we're going to start our Mia Academy lessons. And this is where we have a more structured curriculum in social studies, science, math, reading. So those need to be done daily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear apart the lessons, and I'm going to do reading and science here. And then towards the evening, which I didn't get another sticker. And I'm sorry if this is not like, oh man, fantastical. But maybe you can make one like this for, a different thing. So I'm just going to put, evening right here. And that is no matter what time it is. Like last night we did school at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So, reading and science, 30-minute lessons. So they do give me like the little reading thing is like 10 minutes. The little video from a teacher is 10 minutes. Then she has an assessment. They also give me like handouts to further drive home this So like I printed them all out yesterday and she's having a hard time with the calendar. So we did this one. And she has a hard time with her writing her numbers and writing. So today we will pick another one, and they give me ideas to extend reading stuff, suggested things, and we can work on this in addition to the normal stuff that we would have done. So reading science around there. We'll have a break, maybe a snack, and then we'll do YouTube. I'm going to put educational TV. This is where she can learn different things, because even yesterday she's like, what's a sundial, mommy? You know, and then we can further do things like habitat, solar system, like different things on my, you know, we did presidents, we did government and, you know, citizenship. They had that in one of her. We could do oceans, oceans, maps, you know, life cycles, weather, climate, like all these different things as well. And we can learn, like, you know, do like a little 15-minute YouTube thing, and then we can break off for a craft, art. She could do her swings outside. We could go for a walk, something like that. Or we can do like a board game. So this is where we're going to use that hour to just do mindless activity. Then to come at 2 p.m., what I want to do is the Mia Academy again. And I want to break for social studies and math. Now, my husband does math on Mia Academy. I think what I'll do is I will do like a workbook, an exercise. She can't count with her fingers with like 15 times plus 9. She can't like hold the 15 and do 16, 17, 18, 19. She can't do that yet. So, of course, we have our little cubes. And so do more of like a math exercise with her. And this is on my own. And then that's around 2 o'clock. And mind you, I have to fit in appointments around here. So we don't really have anything. Isaac has something like that. And then, yeah, I had put here a different time frame, but like park, board games, music. I do want to see if I could put her in piano lessons. Something like that, in the way of, I think there was a school of rock close to us, and I wanted to get information on that, because right now she does, as far as extracurricular, she just does her gym. So sorry, like I said, if this is like boring to you, but it really, really is going to help me. So in the evening, obviously there's dinner. She's going to decompress herself, but I want to do writing and reading. And again, a lot of this is me having to stick to it because it's hard. It's hard. And then like mindless activity right here. Let me find, I'm just going to get a lot of little dots. And that way I can fill it with stuff. I want to do a monthly field trip. And like we went, the park doesn't count. I wanted to take her to the arboretum yesterday and the botanical. A lot of stuff was closed because of the President's Day and stuff like that. But in Houston, if you go downtown and you're not prepared, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. So I want to do, you know, extra stuff. She also has her Khan Academy and Duolingo as apps on her iPad. Those work especially in Khan Academy, I want to say is math, and Duolingo is reading. So she can read, but I got to work with her on sounding out words. Okay. I also have to work with her on writing her letters and numbers. That's something that a lot of people would say, oh, okay, you know, do that on when she's 5 years old, when she's 5 or 6, or maybe 3. We have worked on that since she's 3. She couldn't even understand the concept of a sound until she was like maybe 5 or 6. So work on that. Calendar time, that is huge. So when she wakes up, I have a calendar in her room, and it's like, okay, what is today? What is the day? What is the date? And what year are we in? Like, you know, like what day of the week are we in? Like, this is really, really, really big. There are some things, and this is why I have this, like personal hygiene, nutrition, safety, like all this stuff she's got. The money I'm really letting my husband do, but like punctuation, spelling, grammar, like all that in writing is what we got to do. And I wanted to try and work more on her sight words. I can't do more than 3 words a week. I can't give her like, and in her normal grade level, they probably have like 10 or 15 that they have to learn, right? There's no way. So she loves science. So some kind of like science project or craft. Is that the rain? Oh, and then work on her keyboard with the computer, the mouse. Yesterday I had her Google what is a sundial, so she can learn on herself. And that's me looking at a lot of 2nd grade stuff, because man, I don't understand how these kids fluently adds or subtracts within 100. She could be one of those kids that maybe catch on in like a few years, but so yeah, I'm gonna work on the math 100. So yeah, this is just a good thing that I could follow. This is a good thing that I can look at and be like, okay, if there's a day that I'm scrambling, I could be like, okay, well, work on a keyboard and do a lesson. But I've got to touch it every day. I can't do 3 days a week. I've got to do Monday through Friday. I have to. In society's standards, they would say she's behind. I don't have an IEP and I don't have a 504, nothing like that, because she doesn't go to regular school. And if I do get one of those, the school district deems whether or not she needs help or if she's autistic enough, and I am not putting my baby through that. I'm not. So I'm going to keep this video, and it's, you know, homeschool inspiration, homeschool, you know, inspiration for an autistic child. It may not be helpful for you. If it is, I'm so entirely thankful it could help you. But one thing, Monique, if you watch this, you're enough for her. You don't need to be some certified teacher. You're her mother. You know her best. And don't doubt what you're doing. You're doing a great job. She has a strong circle. You guys all know God. And she's going to get to where she needs to be when she needs to be there. And it's okay. So get yourself a homeschooling encouragement book or resource and get it poppin', girl. Thanks for watching, guys.